and today I'm going to read you Sir Charlie Stinky Socks, the Mummy's Gold. Once upon a drifting dune of a desert in a faraway land, three figures are dodging over the shifting sand. A brutal breaker who used to be a pirate has sent on a quest to return a bag of stolen from someone in the desert across the sea. I given back the rest of my booty, but now the rest is bashed, it's battered, it's terribly tattered. It might be precious to that someone. The thing is, I'm too busy baking to return it. And that's how it came to be. Sir Charlie Stinky Socks, his faithful cat Evanville, and of course his good grey mare were in the desert with a bag and some buns on the brink of a brilliant adventure. For inside the bag was a stick, some string, a stone that looked like a toe, and a little leather journal. What could be hard about that? But gosh, it was hot. But not a good place to discover that your bottle has been leaking. Yikes! Poor panting cat and overheated horse, what were they going to do? Just then a cargo across some camels came cruising into view. "Sanos," says Sir Charlie, and to the fellow at the front, "May you trouble for you for a drink? I don't think my friends will make it if we have any water." "Make it to where?" asked the friendly fellow. "We're looking for someone," Sir Charlie replied, "someone named Elva Cornor. I believe this bag belongs to her because it says on this book. Look." The friendly fellow eyes lit up. "Elva Cornor," he said. "I know where she lives. And there's a watering hole on the way. Why don't I take you there?" The knight and his cat were glad on the ride, but good grey Maro wasn't sure. But it was long before the king to oats. "Drink your fill," said the friendly fellow. "I'll make camp for the night." He lit a fire and pitched his tent and told Sir Charlie and his friends to go in. "Sleep," he said. "I'll keep watch. I don't want your bag to be stolen." It was already hot when the friends woke up to find the camels had gone, along with a friendly fellow. Sir Charlie scratched his head. "Well, at least we have the bag," he said, "and the tent will come in handy." A trove of treasures filled the room, and behind the counter was a little old lady with hair as white as snow. "Good morning," said Charlie brightly. "I come to return the bag. Pirates stole it from Elva Cornor. A little girl you might know Elva Cornor." The lady replied, "What Elva Cornor is?" "Me," said Sir Charlie Stinky Socks. He wasn't expecting all the story that he told him over a cup of tea. It did. In the gusts of the camel, the good grey mare sailed across the desert and straight to one horse town, and noticing a name was to sell with Elvie. Sir Charlie wandering in. "You see, when I was 6, Elvie said, I really planned a big adventure, so I decided to find. I heard the stories about the missing gold of the Pharaoh Ra lost in the desert 1,000 years ago, so I decided to find it. I wrote down the clues in my journal and collected things to use on the way until I found inside my bag I had everything I needed to find the mummy's gold, except," she said, "one last thing, and I was searching for it Someone stole my bag. Oh my. When I grew up, Elva continued, I became an explorer. I found all the types of trinkles and treasures I couldn't find in my bag, but I really had never had a really big adventure, and now I'm just too old. That's silly, said Sir Charlie kindly. You're never too old for an adventure. I'll be happy to help you. Elva thought for a moment or two, and then she smiled at the little knight. And gosh, you're right, she said to Sir Charlie. Now let's go find that goal. But when she opened her bag to take the journal out, but where's that little book? Oh no, that not so friendly fellow must have taken it. Sir Charlie, I bet he's after the gold. Don't worry, said Elwie. I got the journal. He got the journal, but he won't find the gold unless the other things in his bag. I might be old, she said with a smile, but I still got the clues in my head. Clue number 1. 2 giant feet stand low in the sun. I saw the feet on the way, said Sir Charlie. And Campbell can take you thus there. Over the shifting sand to remain of a statue with only 9 toes. Clue number 2, said Elm. When the last toe lies in the rightful place, behold the secret door. Elvis took out her toe-shaped stone, time for the mirror a bag of bombs, attempted to the camels away, but they trolled after the bombs, following like the not-so-friendly fellow who wants their camels back. Elvie popped the toe back in this place, and behold the secret door. Down a flight, a scene of stone steps went down the town explorers. We'd better hurry, said Sir Charlie, before that fellow comes back. Pitter patter, pitter patter. Past the corrected cat. Yikes! The not so darling the grisly gardens of the Pharaoh of Ra. To the mighty Mystric maze, the people get lost for days. Then Elvie remembered the next clue. String will bring you back to safety. Should the path be untrue? Got it, said the clever knight. Fasten one of the emerald strings to the figure of the wall. Turn but one wrong turn, he said to the others, and we seem to go back anyway. I'm good at mazes. Maybe you are too. It shows maze and you're trying to get to the end. Beyond this maze was a decorated door. It was locked. There was no way in. Brother, said Sir Charlie, but Elva Prism was smiling. Look at the pictures on the wall, she said. It was thought to be as well, but the key to opening this door is my stick of Starve and Ra. But it can't be done by anyone. It has to be a cat. Let's try and find my day. My bag was stolen. Elvert's moment had come. Glittering gold in the untrue to fill the tomb in the stand middle. The mumbling mummy of the Para. Thieves, he grumbled. You come to steal my gold? Jeepers, creepers. I thought Crooked Cat was the money. Shuffled towards them, grumbles and fumbles with his bandages. Then the mummy had heavily sad sight. He knew this day would come. I don't think he can bear it. I don't want your gold, said Charlie. All I wanted was Elva's really big adventure to stop your worries, my dear. And I'll leave a stick with you. Oh, and I'll bury your little stone home. Without them, no one will find your tomb and your treasure will always be safe. Sandwich, said Charlie. What about the journal? Not so friendly that fellow who might come back and open. Back and the secret doors are still open. Quick, out to the tomb, back up the maze, and up the sleepy stone steps, through the feet, shut the door, hide a little stone tool. they were just in time. Came back a not so friendly fellow leading a line of marching camels and the mighty power grey mare. I was sorry when it took Elvie to handle her book. It only took her because she had a really big adventure. Then she made sure she had one, said Elvie, and then come back to my shop tomorrow. I got marvellous maps around the world. One of them should do. Elvie smiled at Sir Charlie Stinkinsocks. The little knight had been right. You're never too old for an adventure, and there might be a time for one more. The end. ?